What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Jersey Comic Crew. Chris and Rob here, and today we are breaking down the brand new Book of Boba Fett trailer. Yes, we are getting Star Wars in 2021. It's on the 29th of December. We're still getting it. Rob, I'm very excited.
I can't wait to see what this slumlord Boba Fett's gonna do, taking over Jabba's palace. He might be a slumlord. You know how we're gonna find out, Chris?
By pressing play.
By pressing play. Let's see what we got.
Let's do it.
Smooth. Planet, a spider, robot spider. It looks
Tatooine,
like it's
robot spider.
Is that a health potion?
I am not a bounty hunter.
Is that blood? Boba Fett.
I love the
I've
clean,
heard
not
otherwise.
clean armor.
Yeah, right.
What do you mean you're not a bounty hunter?
He is.
He is a bounty hunter.
Maybe not anymore. Maybe he's just a warrior. Everybody's staring at him. They know who they are.
They know who he is.
Of your former employer.
There's a slug man.
Oh yeah, that's Mos Eisley.
Is that what that was?
Jabba with fear.
That's Jabba's palace.
Yep, Jabba's throne. I feel like there's gonna be a lot of that, a lot of standoffing.
Of course.
Taking off the
I
helmet.
intend to rule with respect.
Oh. He's gonna try to like make legit Mos Eisley legit? Is that what he's doing?
Maybe, or is it personal?
I'm here to make a proposal that's mutually beneficial.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
Why speak of conflict
There's a lot of
when
saying.
cooperation can make us all rich?
Oh, is that Jennifer
Oh.
Beals?
I think so.
What?
So he's trying to rule the
Prevents
underworld.
us all from killing you and taking what we want.
Oh, he's trying to be the kingpin.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
what it is. He's trying to be like the kingpin of Star Wars.
we'll see. I mean, it's not giving me any story beats.
Insolence to Jabba. He'd have fed you to his menagerie.
Are we gonna see the giant Rancor pit?
Please. Speak freely.
Dude, okay.
Star Wars giving us what we want and not giving us anything at all.
The 29. All right, I'm liking this.
What do you think, man?
I'm liking this. What I think is happening here, when you think of Jabba and like these little seeds that they're dropping, especially towards the end, like Jabba would have fed you already to his menagerie, and he's like, speak freely. Boba Fett's trying to rule differently.
Yeah.
Jabba the Hutt wants to be the only mob boss there, everybody under his umbrella. It seems like Boba Fett's like, no, the better way to do this is kind of like everybody has their own shtick, right? Their own area, and he just like manages all of them and like creates the underworld. Very similar to Kingpin in Marvel Comics. Each mob boss has a different section of New York City, and then he rules them all. I think he's trying to do the same thing. That's why he said he's not a bounty hunter, right? He's like, he's going to be a kingpin. He's going to rule the underworld. And it's going to be really cool to see this evolve and grow in the Marvel Universe, because the underworld has always been an interesting fact in Star Wars, but it's always been like not really organized. It's like random guys here and there. And to like have organization, essentially organized crime in Star Wars, having these mafias come about and like a little bit more prevalence in Star Wars, I think it's going to be really cool. So I think that's the avenue that Boba Fett, the character, and this show is going to go down.
Yeah, I could see a lot of that too, and I agree with especially that aspect of the underworld and seeing kind of Mos Eisley and Tatooine in this new light. What I keep going back to in my head is kind of getting this deep dive of a line we see in New Hope. So when Luke and Obi-Wan drive into Mos Eisley and he has that famous line, right? You know, you'll never find a hive of more scum and villainy in the galaxy.
Yeah.
I think this may be what we see. This is obviously after episode 6, after Princess Leia kills Jabba on his barge. This is, after obviously Boba Fett was thrown into the Sarlacc pit and kind of comes back now.
Mm-hmm.
And it's after Mandalorian season 2. To me, this feels a little bit like a Mandalorian season 2.5, kind of like Boba's doing this over here while Mando's doing this over here. But I did like the line of like, I'm not a bounty hunter, and everyone's like, what do you mean you're not? I think it is him becoming this new kingpin, this new Lord of Mos Eisley, seeing the ins and outs, which we never really saw in Star Wars because that wasn't the focus, but kind of getting the focus on Mos Eisley, right? One of the biggest things of Star Wars is when Luke walks into that cantina, all the weird different alien faces that you see, and you're always like, what? I wonder what these guys do all day. Like, what are they a part of? And the other big thing is too, possibly seeing how important Jabba was to this area, right? Like, this is an Outer Rim world. It wasn't a part of the Galactic Empire. It was separate as far as, You know, it's economics, it's politics. This is a world that everyone wanted for trade routes and everything else that was boring politics in Star Wars.
Yeah.
But this may show how real important Jabba was to the livelihood of the people working and living in Mos Eisley and Tatooine and keeping the peace and everything else. And Boba might have to go up against kind of trying to do similar things with that in his own way. So I'm wondering if that's going to be it, or if there is a more personal take for Boba. Like, is it more him trying to find out about his past and his father and what's going on post-Empire, stuff like that?
Could very well be personal. I'm sure we're going to get that aspect later. Like you said, I'm very excited to see Mos Eisley's in greater detail and him working around. I think this is going to be a very local story for Star Wars for a change. Instead of going different worlds, it's all going to be on one planet in different sections of the planet. So that way, in the future, we're going to have a stronger knowledge basis of this planet and the underworld. But guys, we want to hear your thoughts down in the comments below. What you thought of the Book of Boba Fett trailer. Are you excited for the show? It's coming out this year, end of December. But you know what? It's still this year.
And guys, thanks so much for watching. Give us a thumbs up, like, really helps the channel out a lot. If you're new, subscribe. Turn on those notifications. You don't want to miss any more info about Boba Fett or Mandalorian or anything else we do. And as always, if you missed any videos, check them out here on the channel. They're everywhere right now. And as always, I'm Chris Heller. That is Rob Moran. We're the Jersey Comic Crew. And we'll see you next time.